If you see an old packet of Tato from the 70s, it's kind of a real eye-opener for people about the fact that this stuff is not going away. You know, 40 years later, 50 years later, it's still here. Our volunteers would find stuff from, you know, probably the oldest would be about 1974 or 73. We've also had some stuff from the 60s, the 50s, that's been pulled out of the ground. Basically, it's been in the ground over years from tides washing it in. We've had massive engagement on social media from people literally in states of disbelief that like a package from the 70s is still in pristine condition. That's why we kind of like to highlight that side of what we do, because it really helps us kind of get the message across that this stuff is not disappearing.
You know, if you had a look at some of the ancient stuff that's in Phil's case, for example, going back to the 70s and 80s, it's disturbing. It's a threat in many cases to wildlife. You know, we all know, we've all seen the stories of how wildlife can ingest the plastics. How it can damage their diets.
The big message is leave no trace. If you are going out for a walk, it is very, very useful to pick up stuff, not to walk past something that's there.
Ethically getting rid of it properly is the only way it's going to be gone from the environment, but again, it's probably changing the actual package as well. But it does get a little bit, you know, depressing to know that it can be in places we can't get to for a very, very long time. But the more people that come out and do this stuff, the more we can take it out of the environment.